yesterday getting coffee.
Yeah.
He's all excited. He goes, "You'll never guess who was in my car last night." And I go, well, who? He goes, you know, that genie in a bottle.
And lo and behold, we have Barbara
I know
Eden
she's
this
on the
morning.
show.
Isn't
I
that
found that out
amazing?
yesterday, too.
In a great red leather plaid Hollywood jacket, which we're going to try to liberate before the end of the segment.
He didn't say what I was doing in that car.
What were you? Go ahead.
Oh, inquiring minds want to know. I guess we're not going to be told. Huh?
Well, why not?
You don't care to divulge, huh? No, it's a clean show. But you know, it's interesting. Barbara Eden is joining us now talking about her brand new TV movie which airs tonight. It's called Dead Man's Island. And thank you so much for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
It's interesting because you are so loved by so many people, not just the driver who was driving you around, but there are a lot of folks downstairs with pictures of I Dream of Jeannie who were asking for your autograph even before you came in this morning. How does that feel? It must be awfully gratifying, isn't it?
Feels very good.
After all these years, huh?
Yeah, you bet.
God, and it's so interesting because you told me that your husband never did get a chance to watch I Dream of Jeannie years ago when it was on the air back in the late 60s. Now he's caught up on Nickelodeon.
That's right, because he was going to school. He's going to college, and now he watches it, and he looks at me and he says, "I've seen that expression. I know that. I know."
He knows it very well.
I know. I don't do that.
Well, there's talk that there might, in fact, be an I Dream of Jeannie feature film.
Yes, not with me, though.
No? Not even a little cameo?
Well, I don't think so. No, but I've told them I should play Jeannie's evil aunt. I should really, darling, get in there and make trouble for her.
That would be delicious.
That'd be fun.
That would be a whole lot of fun. Well, let's talk a little bit about the new TV movie that airs tonight, Dead Man's Island.
Yes.
Quite intriguing, quite mysterious.
Yes, very puzzling. You'll never know who did it.
Ooh.
This is one of those stories. At least I don't think so. I didn't when I read the book. It was, you just have no idea who the perpetrator is, which is kind of fun.
Now, you actually read this book a few years ago and thought this would make a great TV movie.
Yes, I did. And so I bought the rights to the book and took it to Peter Fisher, who wrote the script, and then CBS.
All right, let's talk a little bit about it. You play an investigative journalist,
right,
who was called to William Shatner's island for a party. Is that right?
Because someone's trying to kill him. And he wants me to come and reason it out. He knew me 20 years before. We'd had an affair. and
he was your mentor.
He was my mentor, yes, when I was in school. And I do indeed go to the island, and then we have a hurricane. No one can get off, and people start dying. But I don't think you'll know who it is. I think it'll be very interesting.
Now, does your character die? You
I'm
can't
not
tell us. You're not going to tell us. I'm trying to probe you a little bit. Come on, give me a little bit. Come on.
Not fair,
you won't give me the jacket. I want to know something.
I won't.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we take a look at you in action from Dead Man's Island?
All right.
This is Barbara Eden starring in Dead Man's Island.
And there's more, Chase. Did you know the power was turned off last night?
When? By whom?
Oh, around 2 a.m. I was still up reading. As to whom, like a damn fool, I raced outside to check on who it was. All of a sudden, the lights went on again. Then I heard some footsteps over near the generator shack, but when I called out, whoever it was stopped.
You didn't see anyone?
No, Chase. Being reasonably bright, I ran like hell. But that power outage was no accident.
Now, I did mention earlier that you co-executive produced this movie, and you have done a lot of projects in terms of not just the acting, but the producing of it as well, yes?
Yes.
Do you find that satisfying?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Very satisfying, because it gives me a little bit of leverage for people to listen to me when I say something.
Power, in other words, right?
Yes,
Hold them in the palm of your hand.
Sometimes it's hard for a woman to assert herself. You're immediately a bad person.
Yes.
But if you have a title, you see, they'll listen.
They listen to you.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, there's going to be some dolls in your honor. They're going to immortalize you, if you will.
As
Yes,
Jeannie,
isn't that interesting?
A whole line of toys by Trendmaster. And they will be out in Kmart in a like a test market for the next 3 months. And the real production will start in August and September, the doll.
So we've got dolls.
We have a Jeannie doll that talks, and we have bottles that open up, and there are little people and figures inside, and a game.
Isn't that neat? And so it comes out later this year, September, August, around there. And then when will it hit New York? Do you know yet?
August or September.
Around that time as well. So the test marketing will be done in the South, and then it'll come over here as well. Isn't that wonderful? Well, life seems to be pretty good for you.
I think so.
Not bad. All right, Barbara, we thank you so much for coming on the show, talking about Dead Man's Island. It airs tonight.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. 9 o'clock. Make sure you check it out. We're so happy to have you come on our show this morning.
Thank you.
Love
My
to
pleasure.
say hello to your driver, too.
Yes.
All right. All the best.
Hello, driver.
All right. Larry, back to you
Was
now.
there a Hitchcock movie you know, somewhat similar years ago? You know, almost a 40,
Yeah, I don't
13
think so.
guests or?
8, I think there was an Agatha Christie that was, what was it?
See, we're really
Something
good
about
at pulling
it,
up
yeah.
our history. Oh, it was a good movie, folks.
Good dog, good dog.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you.